My name is Tan Stevens, and I will tell you a little bit about myself. Um, i I'm born and raised in Texas, southeast rural Texas. I came from a small country town, graduated from a high school of about 200 people. As of right now, I don't have any kids. What I do for fun is I like photography, I like fashion, I like modeling, I like social media, getting my hair done, and those are basically my hobbies. And I also like running. I like doing marathons. I ran the Gusher 5K last year, and my goal for this year is to run the New York Marathon. I also like writing on my blogs. I do a lot of that. And I also enjoy reading self-improvement books. I work a day job as a beauty advisor for a department store in the local mall. And then I also work weekends as a promotional model for a modeling agency out of Houston. As of right now, I'm single and I'm totally ready to mingle. And I'm looking for the perfect guy. The perfect guy for me would be tall, dark, and handsome. Meaning, I'm open to dating any type of guy, but I most definitely want him to be tall, have muscles, be intelligent, be courteous, have some good Christian morals and beliefs. And I especially want him to be in love with me and basically treat me like his queen. I have taken different steps to find the perfect guy. For an example, I'm going to a dating I'm going to a dating social mixer and discussing, which is for single women who wants to date. I also have let my family and friends set me up with blind dates, which has been basically total disasters. I also meet people through like work and networking on social media. I met some guys there, but nothing has like really panned through. I meet guys at the grocery stores, what do you call it, like Lowe's and places like that. Basically, I'm open to meet a nice guy under pretty much any circumstances. A funny dating story for me was, I was kind of dating this guy who doesn't live in my area, but he was like a total mama's boy. Like, it was so bad until it got to the point where it became weird. Like, his mom would get on the phone and like want to call me and talk to me. Keep in mind, I've only known the guy for like 3 or 4 days, and his mom was already calling me on a telephone and wanting to talk to me. That was totally weird. And him and his mom lived together. It was just so crazy and weird, and it was like very difficult for me to shake this guy. And then another funny dating story was I went out on a date with this guy, and then about time we got to the end of the date. It turns out that he confessed to me that he was married, and then he tried to hook me up with his son. That was so horrible and disgusting. And let's see, basically I'm ready to get married. I'm looking for a groom. I have been very proactive and trying to make everything happen in my own will. And if you can see, this is basically my vision board of my dream wedding. First of all, I want a destination wedding, European style. So I live in Texas. So basically, I would like to go to Europe and get married, but I know like none of my family would fly. So I will settle for New York. The place that I would like to get married at would be the Royal Estates of Affairs, which is a castle, which is in a hotel and estate combined into one. It's actually in between New York City and the Hamptons, and this is like perfect. This is like a picture of like the castle. I want to be in the courtyard right here, tying the knot with my perfect dream guy. Then I also I got my wedding ring picked out. I know the exact place and the ring and the price. I would like to get my ring from Tiffany's. This is the price, which is $13,700. $13,000. $13,700. And this is actually a replica of the ring. I wear it almost every day because I think like this ring will bring me luck with finding the perfect guy that wants to get married. For the reception, I already have it planned out in my mind. I want all of my colors to be purple. And in the castle, you can basically do it how you want to do it. And so I'm thinking having the whole room purple with white roses, white orchids. All the flowers must be white. Candles dripped in like vases with water is so beautiful. That's exactly what I want. And this is like a better view of the actual ceremony because it's going to be outside and people will be like sitting on each side, which is basically in the courtyard. And then I have the perfect cake picked out. This is going to be the groom's cake, and this is going to be my cake, which I want the cake to be 7 layers, a 7-layer cake. 1 layer chocolate, the next layer vanilla, 1 layer chocolate, and then the next layer vanilla, which would be perfect. For the food, I already have it picked out. I would like steak with gravy and then a side of vegetables. Yummy. And then for the honeymoon, I would like me and the groom and our wedding party to go on a cruise. I've actually already called and got some prices. And for us to go on 3 days and 4 nights, it would basically be around $600 per person. And so I'm working on that right now, seeing if I can reserve rooms in advance. And then basically I'm getting to the dress. I so desire a designer dress. My first designer that I want to go with is Oscar de la Renta. Like, he is such an awesome designer and he designs gowns. I actually have one gown right now that it's in the cleaners getting clean. It's the exact same gown that my sister had for her wedding, and she's been married already for I think 10 years. And so I want that exact gown because I believe that can bring me luck because it brought my sister luck. And these are basically like different gowns because I want a gown for 3 different events. I want a big swooshy gown like this for the actual ceremony. Then for the reception, I want this gown, a gown that I can move in and dance. And then for the photography, which I already have a photographer in mind, which is a local guy here in Texas. It's like very famous and very well known for photography work. For my photographers, I would like to have this dress. And these other dresses are like gives me inspiration because I also want to kind of help Oscar de la Renta design my own gown. And also, I have been reading this book, which is called Saving Your Marriage Before It Starts. And this book is helping me to learn how to like be a good wife and do all my wifely duties, which is very awesome. Basically, I've been planning a wedding now for about 5 years. I did have a guy in mind that I did want to marry, but unfortunately, his mom was very annoying. He was a mama's boy, so I knew most definitely it would not work. So I did not want to put energy into planning a dream wedding with him. And once I knew it would not work, I basically dissolved the relationship. So basically, I've been planning a wedding for 5 years now, and I really believe that I'm going to get my dream wedding. So, that's why I'm being patient and trying to basically just wait for God to send me the right person, while also helping God by going out and mingling. Let's see. I've been wanting to get married now since I've been 21. I'm 26 years old now, so basically 5 years. My birthday is coming up next month in July. So basically 6 years I have been wanting to get married. I want to get married before I'm 30, so I'm in a 2-year span because I'm 27. I have 28, 29, and then 30. So I'm giving myself 2 years to get married. As far as month, I'm open to any month. Probably not winter months since the wedding's going to be outside and we don't want the people to be too cold. If I don't meet this deadline, oh my gosh, I'm probably going to move to another country. I'm going to probably really move to Europe because that's what I've been wanting to do. And basically, if I don't get married, then I just will not be able to live in Texas anymore. I'm going to move to Europe or I'm going to move to California. But basically, I'm going to move away if this deadline does not happen. All of my friends and family know about me wanting to get married. They think it's neat, and they also think it's kind of funny. They're telling me to really focus on myself, taking care of myself and setting goals for myself and just allowing someone to just come. They believe that it'll happen at the right time and that I shouldn't really pressure it. Marriage is important to me because, first of all, I want somebody to be committed to. I want someone to share my life with. I want someone to create a family with. I want someone to grow and learn with. I want someone to cuddle with, and to go out on dates and to do go to church together and to travel together. I basically want to get married for companionship because it gets kind of boring sometimes of being by yourself and dating various guys until you just want that one person that you can be with and just talk to and hold hands and take walks in the park and all of that great stuff. I think I haven't got married before because basically I'm not going to settle for any Joe Blow, walking around here. I have certain standards for myself and standards that I want to achieve. And I think that's basically why, it's been a lot of guys who have wanted to marry me, but I knew that they wasn't the right person for me. I know that when God sent this person to me, I know that, I will feel it in my heart. And previously, with all the guys that I've dated, I never felt in my heart that, whoa, I wanted to marry this person. And I'm just so hoping to get the opportunity to, meet a guy or, just to share my story with more women in the world who, have that desire to want to get married. Maybe we could give each other tips and stuff.